During World War II, the world witnessed massive battles, tanks advancing, aircraft filling the skies, armies colliding across continents. But some of the war's most decisive victories did not happen on visible battlefields. They happened in silence. And one of those silent victories was led by an American woman whom the enemy considered more dangerous than an entire army. Her name was Virginia Hall. Virginia Hall was born in Baltimore, Maryland in 1906. From an early age, she showed an uncommon sense of duty and a deep love for her country. She studied foreign languages, traveled through Europe, and dreamed of serving the United States overseas. But a single accident nearly ended that dream. During a hunting trip, a gunshot struck her left leg. The infection spread rapidly. Doctors had no choice. Her leg was amputated. Virginia Hall would walk with a wooden prosthesis for the rest of her life. For most people, that would have been the end. For Virginia Hall, it was only an obstacle. When the United States entered World War II, Virginia attempted to enlist. She was rejected. But the war required more than soldiers with rifles. It required intelligence, people willing to operate without recognition. That was when Virginia found her path in the OSS, the Office of Strategic Services, the American intelligence agency that would later become the CIA. The OSS had a simple mission: weaken the enemy from within. Virginia Hall was sent into Nazi-occupied France, alone, without uniform, without protection. In France, Virginia lived under false identities. She posed as a journalist, a farmer, a civil worker. But her true role was far more dangerous. Virginia built and coordinated some of the most effective French resistance networks of the entire war. She trained ordinary civilians to carry out strategic sabotage. Under her direction, rail lines used by German troops were destroyed, communication lines were cut, supply depots were sabotaged. These actions were not meant to make headlines. They were meant to cause delays. In the days leading up to D-Day, those delays prevented German reinforcements from reaching the front lines in time. Every hour of delay saved American lives. The Gestapo realized something was wrong. The attacks were coordinated, precise, difficult to predict. German reports began to mention a mysterious figure, a woman who walked with a limp. They called her the Limping Lady. Orders were issued. Virginia Hall was to be captured or killed. She became one of the most wanted agents in occupied Europe. As the hunt intensified, Virginia was forced to flee France. She crossed the Pyrenees mountains in winter, on foot, with a wooden leg, carrying intelligence equipment. Many trained soldiers failed to survive that journey. Virginia Hall survived. She could have stopped there. She did not. Virginia returned to France before the country was fully liberated, once again disguised, once again invisible. She continued coordinating sabotage until German control collapsed. Her work helped ensure that the Allied advance was swift and decisive. After the war, Virginia Hall was awarded the Distinguished Service Cross, one of the highest honors granted by the United States. She was one of the very few civilian women to ever receive it. She declined public ceremonies. Virginia Hall did not seek fame. She sought victory. She proved that American patriotism is not measured by physical strength nor by recognition. Sometimes the greatest heroes in history work in silence.